We're back with another show.
We are
Show is called
Real Estate on Sunday.
I am Jim Lowenstern.
I'm Diana Dority. And if you'd like to get in touch with us, please call 1-800-967-3561. Like us on Facebook, Real Estate on Sunday.
Yeah, let's see, what is it? SoundCloud.com/Real Estate on Sunday. That's like all clips. And Mixlr, MIXLR.com/ it's real-estate-on-Sunday /showreel, SHOWREEL, and everything.
Everything will come up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're trying to get it
Synced.
Or, I guess, synced.
Synced.
I'll go with synced. All right, so let's start with a question from the mailbag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I do. That's why I brought it up.
Okay, good.
Should a lowball offer be countered? That's your question.
Okay, so a lowball offer. I love that term.
Yes. As real estate brokers, we love
To use-
lowball offers.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's offensive.
Okay.
That's what usually the response is. That's offensive.
What if it's...
That offended my seller.
Okay. So that's your response?
No.
We were offended?
That's what some responses would be. And I think it depends on the quality of the buyer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the buyer's qualified, they're dipping their toe in the water, and you counter what you're willing to accept. Or if that's full asking, then that's what they should do.
What if you are... What if you're the buyer's broker and your buyer wants to make a silly offer? In your opinion, a silly offer. How do you handle it?
I have had that happen to me, and I try to tell them what could happen from it. So you might offend the seller, which they don't really care about.
It accomplished nothing.
Yes. And that it's important to put every discussion, which is the offer, it's a discussion with the seller. So when you write an offer as a buyer, it's a discussion with the seller. That's how you have a conversation. And if you're being ridiculous, they're not going to take you seriously. They're not going to take your offer seriously. They may not want to deal with you at all. They'd rather just not sell it to you. So if they're not interested in the property, it should be, I get trying to negotiate. I'm all for getting a good deal for my clients, for me. But, you have to have some reason to it. $150,000 below asking price. If the value proves that the asking price is a reasonable value, then, make a reasonable offer.
Has a lowball offer ever worked to anyone's advantage?
I've had a buyer write a lowball offer that was probably $50,000 below the asking price, and we had multiple offers, and they ended up being the ones that bought the property because they came in with reason. They thought they were trying to get something.
Did they get a counter offer, or did they have to raise?
We countered all three offers, best and final, and they came back with the best offer, even though they were the lowest to begin with. And it was the sale was within $5,000 of the asking price. So their initial offer was about $50,000 below the asking price.
They were testing the water.
They were testing the water. So you never know, I think, with an offer. So I guess it kind of depends on the situation. If you've got multiple offers, then you counter all of them, and you never know.
I've had one buyer that sticks out in my mind that made offers on everything. And they weren't necessarily great offers. And his answer to why he was doing that was he was trying to smoke out the seller who was really anxious to sell.
Oh, so he was making
everywhere.
Did he end up buying?
Oh.
Did he get a great deal?
He did.
Well, I guess it works then.
It worked for the buyer.